All right, look. Dan Campbell blew the game. He blew the game. You lost by 3. He foregoed 6 points. You lost by 3. He passed on 6 points, man. He lost the game. You got to go up 17. You have to go up 17. It's like you have to go up 17. You can't you can't do that. You can't do that. You have to go up 17 points when you have the opportunity. 3 possessions is 3 possessions. It deflates the other team. It's not just about going up 3 scores. It's about deflating the other team. It doesn't matter if it's 17 points, 20 points, 21 points. Anything over 2 possessions is deflating. When you go back to when your offense takes the field and they know they're down 3 possessions, the play calling is different because now you can't take your time. Now you gotta score. You gotta score. Like it's a different pressure. When you're down 2 possessions, especially when you get a big stop, oh now you got momentum because are we down 2 possessions? Oh, the whole playbook is open. We could run the ball, we could play action, we could take our time, cut it to 1 possession, and we good. When you're down 3 possessions, it's like, nah, let's throw some bombs. Let's get creative. We gotta score. It's a different mentality. Dan Campbell, that's why you take your 3. You take your 3 so you could put the other team in an uncomfortable situation and give yourself room for error. So when you fumble, you can overcome it. When the other team has a big play like that fucking bullshit, the Ayuk or whoever that should have been a pick, Brock Purdy being the bum that he is, you can overcome it. But when you're only up 2 possessions, it's hard to overcome that. When you lose all momentum. So at the end of the day, Dan Campbell, you blew the Super Bowl. And he's never gonna live it down. Even if he goes on to win a Super Bowl, he's never gonna live it down. Tom Brady got 6 rings and he still hate Eli Manning for '07. Tom Brady got 7 rings and he won't even shake Nick Foles' hand. You never forget things like that. Shanahan, even if he wins the Super Bowl versus Mahomes in 2 weeks, he's never going to live down 28-3. Shanahan was the offensive coordinator for the 28-3 team. He's never living it down. Shanahan can win 5 Super Bowls. He'll never live down 28-3. Dan Campbell's never living down these 2 field goals. These 6 points, he's never living them down. He's never living them down. He had to take those points and he did. And the fact that they lost by 3 when he passed on 6 points is disgusting. It's disgusting, man. And my condolences to Lions fans, especially Eminem, man. Shout out to my boy Eminem was in the crowd. It would have been dope. We had the Eminem fans, the Slim Shady fans versus the Taylor Swift fans in the Super Bowl. That would have been dope. But unfortunately, we get this bum-ass dude, Brock Purdy, in the Super Bowl. He gonna make me root for Mahomes, and I'm mad. Mahomes, you know what, Mahomes? You beat the 49ers, I'll never slander you again. I will forgive you for all the sucker shit that you've been doing lately if you beat the 49ers. I can't have the 49ers win a Super Bowl. This can't happen. I can't have Brock Purdy win a Super Bowl. This can't happen. So at this point, bro, I'm probably gonna have to root for the Chiefs. I mean, Mahomes beat the Eagles in a Super Bowl, bro. If he beats the 49ers in the Super Bowl, I gotta hold him in he's in a certain category of people that I don't slander. Like if he could bring upon misery to the 49er fans the same way he brought upon misery to the Eagle fans, I gotta leave him alone. But you know what? I'm gonna give the 49ers credit. They fought, man. They fought 27-0 in the second half. They fought. I'll give the 49ers credit. They fought. I'm not going to sit here and be a hater. They fought hard. They won in spite of Purdy, who tried to throw Detroit pick after pick, but they ain't catch it. Shout out to the 49ers, man. Shout out to Christian McCaffrey. Shout out to Deebo Samuel and George Kittle. You know what I'm saying? They made a lot of plays. Shout out to the 49ers. And my condolences to Detroit. Like, I really don't know what to say, man. Like, the 49ers came out flat because their quarterback is ass. There wasn't applying pressure to Jared Goff. They wasn't stopping the run. The 49ers was looking like a bad football team. They was looking like a flawed football team. And then Dan Campbell happened. I don't know how to say it. And then Dan Campbell happened. So when it's all said and done, fellas, if you're a Lions fan, you're never gonna live this down. You're never gonna live this down. And if you're a 49er fan, you're probably thinking you're a team of destiny and it's meant to be and this is our year. But that little light-skinned nigga in Kansas City hard to beat. And unlike the last two teams you played, the Chiefs play defense. The Chiefs have a defense. The Lions defense ain't good. Packer defense ain't good. Kansas City not gonna drop them picks that Brock Purdy be throwing. They're just not. So it's just 49er fans, this your moment. Enjoy it. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. It's as big as you're gonna get. So enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eminem. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs had to give you a career to destroy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eminem. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, my analysis of the game is just Dan Campbell. I mean, that's crazy. The dude had the perfect game plan. He ran the ball down Kansas City throat the way the Ravens are supposed to run the ball down Kansas City throat. I'm sorry, he ran the ball down the 49ers throat the same way the Ravens are supposed to run the ball down the Chiefs throat. Like, Campbell had the right game plan. He did everything right until the points, man. Until he forego the points. He got too aggressive. He got way too aggressive, man. He gambled. He was doing too much. And then, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting, he didn't tie the game. He could have kicked 3 points late in the fourth quarter. He went for it on 4th and 3 on the 30-yard line, bro. This is one of the worst coaching performances I ever seen, fellas. And shout out to my boy Jay. My condolences to Jay. My boy Jay had a $150 parlay that would have paid him $1,500 if Detroit had won. He had a Detroit Kansas City money line parlay. That 150 would have paid him $1,500, man. And he was gonna buy me dinner with it. So, you know, Dan Campbell cost him $1,500 and cost me dinner. So Dan Campbell definitely on the shit list right now. But anyway, time for me to go to bed. It's past my bedtime. I'm normally sleeping around like 7 o'clock. All right. That's it. That's all. Throw those FUs in my chat if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.